You can make a list of all of the dangerous picks that Donald Trump has made for his cabinet, but none more dangerous than Russ Vought. On the recent edition of Legal AF, we're here at Legal AF After Dark. We do a deep dive into the chief architect of Project 2025 being given the nation's checkbook, responsible for slashing entitlements as the head of the Office of Management and Budget. Sounds like a shifty, secretive organization. It will touch your lives more than any of the other cabinet picks, I assure you, and we tell you why on our most recent episode of Legal AF. There's probably no office among of all the things we've talked about and all the cabinet positions that's going to touch more American lives for the negative, for the worse, in the hands of Donald Trump than the Office of Management and Budget. Reagan had Stockman, guys can look it up, who notoriously was a budget cutter, meaning Americans who rely on the social safety net, which is a lot of Americans, regardless of stripe, Medicare, Medicaid, student loans, keeping kids out of poverty, giving them health care, the Obamacare, all goes through the Office of Management and Budget. Stockman was the cutter for Reagan, and Russ Vought, who is literally known and likes the compliment of being the chief architect of Project 2025, is back at Office of Management and Budget to be the cutter for Donald Trump. So what we're going to watch is this is the choreographed moves that you're going to see among the branches of government with Donald Trump in charge. You're going to see the cabinet picks, like Linda McMahon for education, are going to hollow out and have their budgets and furlough people and fire them to make these departments non-existent, put them out of business slowly, shrink them. That's going to be supported by the House Oversight Committee, led by Comer, with a new subcommittee of the Department of Government Efficiency, a phony, fake joke name for something that Elon Musk and Rob Swamy are running, to make recommendations about how to cut the budget, which comes through appropriations in the House, supported by the Office of Management and Budget, run by Russ Vought, all roads coming down to entitlements. When you hear Republican MAGA say they're going to cut trillions of dollars from the budget, that means they're taking away things that you've come to rely on in American society. It's called entitlements. And the word alone should make them think twice. People believe that they're entitled to these things. They've worked hard. They've contributed their taxes, Social Security taxes and the like, and they don't want them to go. I can't tell you how many texts and emails and chats, and I'm sure you have too, from people that have said, Popok, I'm really worried about, I live on a fixed income and I need this additional money and support. And why are they trying to take it away from me while they're giving fat cats and oligarchs and billionaires and trillionaires, and they're giving them tax breaks? Again, why are they doing that? And so that is, you put up the George Takei map. That's my map to keep an eye on. This is going to be the syncopated, choreographed thing with Russ Vought at the center. And so he needs to be asked hard questions during the confirmation process, because if he gets in, the rest of America needs to know what they just voted for in letting Donald Trump put this guy in charge of the American checkbook. And him be, they used to, when I was talking about Obamacare, which is going to be severely impacted by Russ Vought in a negative way. Back when they were challenging Obamacare back in 2012, the proto-MAGA, pre-MAGA, used to run around and say, Obama's going to set up murder boards to kill your grandmother. Okay. Russ Vaught's going to set up a murder board to kill your grandmother. I mean, I don't know how to say this any differently. He is going to hold the checkbook, and it's going to be people's lives are hanging in the balance. I can't stress Office of Management and Budget enough. It's not sexy. It's hard to say. It's not that interesting. It's easier to talk about defense and justice, but this is important. And I want our group to link arms to oppose and to make their senators ask tough questions of Russ Vought. Welcome back, Russ Vought. We got to try to bring them down during the confirmation hearing. We got to geek up all of our senators. We got to make sure that they create a firewall to protect our democracy from somebody like Russ Vought that shouldn't get anywhere near the nation's purse strings or its checkbook. If you like Legal AF, that particular clip, you'll love our long format podcast. It's on Wednesdays and Saturdays at 8 p.m. here on the MeidasTouch Network. I've been doing Popok Lives on Tuesday at 8 p.m. as well at the intersection of law and politics. And we have a brand new channel. We're just bursting with information and knowledge and analysis and interest at the intersection of law and politics. Come over to the Legal AF YouTube channel as well. We're building it in collaboration with the MeidasTouch Network, of course. It's like MeidasTouch and TED Talk had a baby and we named it Legal AF, something like that. I'm over there as the chief curator. We're doing 5, 6, 7 videos a day, plus some special content you can't find anywhere else, like Unprecedented, a once-a-week show I do with Dina Dahl about the United States Supreme Court. So until my next reporting, I'm Michael Popok for Legal AF. In collaboration with the MeidasTouch Network, we just launched the Legal AF YouTube channel. Help us build this pro-democracy channel where I'll be curating the top stories at the intersection of law and politics. Go to YouTube now and free subscribe at Legal AF MTN. That's at Legal AF MTN.